Hey everybody, MUHerd37 here. It's time for another episode of FsPassengers. Getting this weird bounce when I change. I don't know why that's happening. Alright, as you can see, it's early morning. It's like 10 after 5 in the morning or something. Up here in West Virginia. And we're going to be heading in this episode up to New Hampshire, Manchester, New Hampshire. It's going to be a longer flight than we have been doing, really. Alright, so let's go ahead and load this thing up. Parking brake. Let's see. I believe it's out now. Alright, start the flight. There we go. 2 passengers. We're going to back the fuel down to 85. Like I said, it's 300 and some miles, so I just want to make sure that we have enough fuel. Alright, there we go. Let's load our 2 guys up. And let's load in some baggage. Won't be able to carry that much, I'm guessing. What, 80 some pounds it looks like? Maybe. About 84 pounds. Alright, so let's set the type. Normal flight. And our destination, like I said, is New Hampshire, and that's going to be KMHT. Alright.
Destination set.
Alright, go ahead and load them up.
Check flight control. Check handset.
Make sure we got our passengers. We do. We'll start our flight. Alright. Minimize that. Put this up in the corner. Alright. Probably can't, we can, even though the battery's off, so technically you should be able to do that. Turn the battery on. Beacon and nav. Also the fuel pump. See if we can get it started where it doesn't want to grab it. There we go. Alright, the mixture was totally down. There we go. Alright, generator's on. We'll turn that fuel pump off. Do heat, maybe. Well, yeah, I'll leave it on. It could be a little cool. Really shouldn't be though. It's 76 early in the morning, apparently. Let's go down. Got the avionics. There we go. We'll set this to 7,500 feet. Seems to be where we go most of the time, 7,500. And 700 feet a minute climb. Let's bring up our GPS so we can get that set up and out of the way. As you can see, it's about 364 miles. Alright, there's no... Is there... How is there... I thought when we came in there was no tower. Alright, well, I guess there is a tower. We're going to be going a little more to the east, technically. I guess that would be technically more to the east, would it not? No, it would be a little more to the north. No, it is east more. I don't know, hell. Same difference. Switch this over to GPS. I don't remember there being a tower coming in. Turn on the progressive taxi. Let's see which way we're going here. Can't see. Alright. Hopefully I don't have this going too far. Parking brake is off. We'll start our taxi. Still feels like we're a little high up and a little pushed back. Technically we should be a little bit closer. I checked the zoom though, and I set the view to what I normally do. Might adjust that actually. Go ahead and trim this. There we go. See, we're just a little too high. I think if I zoom in, I can lower it a little bit. Actually got us like almost on the line and everything. Stop the taxi right there. Let's turn on our taxi lights. Almost forgot about them putting their daggone seatbelts on. That would have not been good. That taxi light doesn't seem to help very much, does it? I can't see anything. Can't see any difference that it's making. Alright, let's see where it looks like we're gonna go out to the right. Looks like that's where this thing's headed. Not too far. Getting a little over to the left. And getting a little fast here. Whoa. Definitely out of control. I wasn't even paying attention to them. What? Runway 26? What in the world? Where it just kind of dumped us here. I guess technically this is 26. Let's see if we can actually can we take off from right here? Yeah, this is 26. That's why they did that. I think technically you can. In the dark, you're not supposed to be able to. However, get on the tower.
Martinsburg Tower, Oscar Hotel 1.
Perhaps we'll just take off from right here.
Departure at runway 26.
Put out some flaps.
Hotel 162, cleared for takeoff. Runway 26.
Put our strobe on, landing lights on, taxi light off.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 26. Oscar Hotel 162.
Alright, so we'll get out here and take off. Kind of surprised. Alright. Need to set the instruments real quick before I take off. We'll come out here. Off to the right, of course. Let's get this heading set straight.
Altimeter ADF.
Nah, that's not cooperating, is it? Because of that, they're gonna give anything? No, they're not. Hope they don't ding us for that. Alright, bring up the GPS, and it's time to take off. I'd like to get over to the right some more. Alright, here we go. We don't have a ton of runway, but it should be enough for the Cessna to get up. Just wanting to go way right. I adjusted the sensitivity of the yoke as well. Hopefully that's a little bit better today. Alright. Get set up. Start retracting the flaps. We'll make our turn out to the right. Banking a little hard. And let's get rid of the flaps. Alright, the flaps are fully retracted. Thought I had 2 notches of flaps. Apparently I did not. That's backwards. Some of these instruments or buttons and stuff are changing. I had that happen last flight. I'm a little out of sorts right now, I feel like. Actually, the yoke feels like it's less sensitive than last time. I don't know why. I think the thing is, it doesn't feel as smooth as it seems like it should be. Get this thing trimmed out a little better. There we go. That's a little more. Alright, let's take a look outside real quick. Martinsburg. Not a whole lot in Martinsburg, really. Apparently that's more over this way. It's right up in the corner of the peninsula of West Virginia, up in the far northeast. Alright, take off the shakes. Turn on the autopilot with the nav. And then I guess there's a bunch of nothing. Nothing there. Alright, we'll go ahead and hit the altitude button for the autopilot. Alright. Well, we're well on our way, 361 miles away. It's going to take a while to get there, obviously. And then we're also, after we land, we'll talk about getting a new plane, which I know people want. I want to get a new plane as well. I'm sick of just carrying just two people around. And we'll talk about that when we land. Actually, why am I doing it that way? So, it's going to take a while to get there, probably about 4 hours or so. So I'll go ahead and speed it up and be back in just a bit.
Altimeter, ADF.
Alright, everybody, I slowed it down. Need to get on ATC and try to contact him. KTHM. Or was it KMTH? KMHT. I'm not sure if I got that one right. KMHT, right there, Manchester. See what they got to say.
Manchester Tower, Oscar Hotel.
We've been having lots of wind gusts
7 miles.
in this flight. I've noticed that.
To land. Oscar Hotel 162, Manchester Tower. Make right traffic. Runway 24.
They're adjusted.
Altimeter 2973.
Alright, runway 24.
Runway 24. Oscar Hotel 162.
Make right traffic, alright. Let me lower the range here. Runway 24. I knew they weren't going to give us one straight in. That'd be too easy. Do I have a GPS 24? Might as well use that. Move that down a little more. Alright, 24, so set up our heading right here. And switch over to heading. And we'll come around for 24. I'm not sure exactly how far we're gonna have to go to the left here. I believe that's it right there, that line. I don't want to go too far out though. We are just a little Cessna. In fact, we can go over to our procedures and go ahead and activate it. And if you switch over to nav, it'll fly us right over to it. Alright, so we dropped down to 99. I believe that's because we were cruising at 7,500 feet for a long time and we never took off the seatbelt sign, which I don't know why you would. Like, or where are you going to go? Like, how uncomfortable are you? Well, you could ask, you know? I'm not sure. I think we should be coming in from here. So I would think we would need to go to the left a little bit. So I'm going to switch back over to heading. And we'll go ahead and speed it up again. I don't want to go right over the airport though. I want to make sure that we are to the left a little bit.
World travel 4065. World travel 40. Cleared to land. Runway 35. World travel.
Nice and rainy. I wouldn't figure it would be this rural. I mean, you are close to Boston. I believe Boston's right over here at Boston Airport, so I wouldn't have thought it would have been. Seems kind of rural to me. I didn't think it'd be like this. I'm not sure how far to the left really we need to be quite honest. But we'll stay away.
World travel 40.
We could go ahead and drop down. Let's go down to 3,500. I think we just knocked it to 1,200. Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll drop this down 15. There you can see we're going to be coming in right there. Airport right up and ahead. Is that it right there? I can't. No, it's going to be more to the right. There it is. Sit right over there.
Cessna, November 6851. Flight left, traffic, runway 24. Cessna 51, Quebec.
Oh, we got another guy on 2-4 coming in, Cessna 2. We need to hurry up and beat them to it. Don't want them getting there before us. Can hardly see it because of the glare. There it is.
Manchester Tower, airwave 223, clear for takeoff, runway 24, airwave 2236.
Alright, let's drop down to 2,000. Alright, let's slow this down, back down to normal speed. Let's start heading over.
Altimeter.
Alright,
ADF.
only works, I guess, right after they give it to you. Right back on the throttle a little bit.
Airwave 2236, contact Boston, departure on 124.9er. 124.9er, airwave 2236.
Now we're in some population areas now. Alright. I'm not sure if... Alright, clear to land, good. Won't have to wait on anyone now for sure.
Hotel 162.
Alright, let's kill the altitude. Actually, let's just get rid of everything. As you can see, we are too high. That's, I kind of figured we cut in a little quick. Alright, I wanted to make sure I got one notch of flaps in without any damage or anything. Bring back a little bit of throttle. Do need to get down though. Everything should be good. Oh, by the way, I screwed up on the fuel. I think when I went to go to advanced fuel, I accidentally only put fuel in the right tank. We got mismatched fuel the whole way. I noticed that shortly after takeoff. Kind of screwed that one up. Alright, second notch of flaps.
Manchester Tower, orbit 7252, 8 miles southeast, inbound ILS, runway 35, approach, orbit 7252, Manchester Tower, fly straight in, runway 3.
Alright, we're a little fast. We still need to get down a little bit. Over to the left now.
Orbit 7252. Orbit 7252, cleared to land, runway 35. Cleared to land, runway 3.
Now we're coming up on it.
7252.
Whoa, shouldn't have done that.
Cessna 51 Quebec, cleared to land, runway 24. Followed Cessna, Skyhawk on final.
Still, it doesn't feel like it's that responsive. That's why I'm swaying so bad. I have to move it a lot to get it to move. Alright. Got full flaps. We're a little slow. Trying to trim it out. Come on. Gonna get myself over to the left again. I knew that was gonna happen. Obviously came in too high. And we're gonna go a little long because I'm not getting down on the throttle or anything. Oh, jeez. Bring it down, General, though.
Oscar Hotel 162, exit runway when able.
Wasn't a very good landing, really. But at least we kissed it. Get back on that rudder.
Cessna 51 Quebec, go around.
Sorry, guy.
Orbit 7252, go around.
That sucks. That sucks for him.
Going around, Cessna 51 Quebec.
Well, I needed a few more seconds.
7252.
They made everyone go around? Oh, man.
Contact Boston, approach on 124.9.
That's terrible.
Oscar Hotel 1.
That guy could have landed.
Runway when able. Oscar Hotel 162.
You can see him going around. Oh, that sucks. That was a big plane, too. Sorry.
121.9.
Let me get off the... There we go.
Manchester ground, Oscar Hotel 1.
Both of them could have landed.
Parking. Oscar Hotel 162, taxi to General Aviation Park.
Ah, jeez. It's going to be a long one.
Golf November, Golf 2 Echo. Taxiing to General Aviation Parking using taxiway Alpha Delta Golf November Golf.
Alright, get the strobe off the taxi on landing off. It really does suck, though, that we made them go around. I feel kind of bad, even though they're not real. That does suck. They both could have landed. We just barely made them go around. I know our landing was not very good. I'm kind of disappointed in that landing, even though we did make it a kiss at the end. It took us a little while to get down. We were a little slow, and then went a little bit long. I got really sucked flying with the yoke one-handed. You know, with my left hand, I got my right on the throttle, and I just not very good at it. And it doesn't. I'm gonna move my sensitivity back to where it was last time. I think the last flight was at where it was at the best, so I want to put it back there. Felt much better, really, than this one, which I'm kind of surprised. Hopefully that fixes it. Oh, jeez. Make sure the flaps are retracted. There we go. Forgot about that. Manchester is a fairly big airport. I was kind of surprised about that. It's like the regional airport, but they do have a lot of jets, a lot of flights to like New York and stuff like that every day. So it is a fairly big airport. Obviously not as big as Boston or anything, but it is a pretty big airport. Really close to Boston, too. Kind of surprising that they need that big an airport when you got Boston right there. It probably helps lessen the traffic at Boston. Probably be a better airport to fly out of. It's a lot nicer, you know, going to those small airports. Alright, looks like we're going to that hangar over there, maybe? Is that where we're going? I wish they could put third-party planes at the default airport. Like, why is it only AI? I don't get it. That's not them making us go all the way down there, is it? Because if it is, like, I'm not gonna go clear over there. I'll just park it, you know. Because it is taking us. Those are the arrows right there. I'm not going to park at a jetway or anything, but if there's any parking areas over here near those hangars, I kind of want to go there. Definitely don't want to go all the way around. It's kind of ridiculous. Made two people go around, including a big old jet. All it needed was a few seconds more and they would have been alright. I wouldn't have made them both go around. If I was the controller, maybe we should blame them. They got a little antsy. Because we were past that runway when they made them go around, I do believe, or right at it. So I think they were a little antsy on that second one. How did that Cessna have to go around? How could they have been that close? I mean, I know we were going a little slow, but still. Oh man, look where they got us parking. We gotta go to the left more. And possibly down a little more ways. That's ridiculous. Can't they put the parking areas a little closer to the runways? Yeah, we gotta go down a good bit. I don't like that. I wouldn't have picked such a big airport when it was going to be like this. Look how far down it's going. It's not like just ending close either. We're going to go straight here. Is there... No. Is there a parking space straight ahead? I don't know if there is. Let's test it. Straight ahead at that building? Because look, they want us to go way down there. Man, screw that. Why go down there if I can park right here? It's ridiculous. Are they going to say that there's no parking space here? Come on, man.
Manchester ground, Cessna November 6851 Quebec, request taxi to parking. Cessna
Yeah, right there.
6851
We're good.
Quebec, taxi to general aviation parking. Via taxi
Well, hey, maybe that Cessna's here. Maybe he'll cuss me out over here in the parking area.
via taxiway hotel, Cessna 51 Quebec.
I didn't hear... Oh, no, that's because we're on the ground. That's right. That's why we didn't hear him. On the ground channel. Scenery's kind of pretty back there at all the trees. Alright, we're there. We are there. Alright, there goes the parking brake. Turn off the taxi. Turn off the avionics, the pitot heat. And the nav. Cut the fuel. Magnetos. Alternator and battery. And we'll go ahead and shut off the beacon as well. Open up the door. You see, you can do it this way too. You can see they're getting out on their own this way. Would be cool if they had like animations of these people coming out and everything. What's so funny, lady? Huh? What's so funny? Alright, they're all out. Never done it that way. Always just kick them out this way in the flight.
Congratulations!
Oh, we're to a C4. Well, that changes everything. That changes everything, because we were C3, and that's what I had planned at looking at aircraft, so that changes things now. Oh, man. Or does it? I mean, it changes the aircraft and we'll look at the prices here in just a bit. Alright. Flight distance 363, a lot better, longer for us. Time at airborne 2 hours 42 minutes. Flight time total 254. Time on the ground 15 minutes. Average speed 133.97 knots. Climb for 14 minutes 53 seconds. Cruised 2 hours 17 minutes. Average cruise speed 144 knots. Descent time almost 10 minutes. Landing speed 45.97. That's because we went so long and I was floating. 160 is nice. Wasn't a very good landing though. Ticket income 471. Cargo 76. Fuel cost 152. Airport taxes 2. Insurance cost 23. Real income 370 times the 50 gives 18,500. That's a good chunk for us. Good everything. They think we should be 99%. So we're up to 9209, increase of 0.69. Overall, the flight was perfect. We got 315 bonus points. Nice landing 50. Good flight, no problems. Satisfied passengers 100. Landed at the right airport. Stupid 30. Long flight 242 without time acceleration, even though we do. Plus 135. Alright, so like I said, I want to look at something, the aircraft. So I'm going to cut it right here for just a second and bring up the menu. Alright, so here we are. As it said, we're a C4. Now, here's the thing. We were a C3, and I was going to, one of the that we could use was the PA-34 Snika 5, P, what do you want to call it? As you see, it's 832,270. I'll show you this. Company manager. Now, we can sell our Cessna for 205. That would give us basically 610,000. I can't show you the other thing because you have to load the plane. But that Snika, brand new, never used. As you can see, 823,000. Now they do offer different versions. They offer some that's had like 2,000 hours. I think we could have gotten, it was the most expensive one we could afford. It had like 2,000 hours. It may have been like 90%. You can get them like 5,000 hours, and it's really only 67%, and it goes, gets a lot cheaper. That's the problem. I'll have to look and see the wheels. So it's not going to be a problem. First up, we're not going to get the real Air Duke. I don't think. So I'm looking at the. What do we always call that? Not the Dash 8. I forget what I want to call it. The DH6 though, but with wheels, which is obviously the one we need. And the cheapest one, 4.1. We can't afford a used one at 1% for that. So I figure we're going to get this, and that will allow us to carry 5 passengers. I believe it says 5 or 6, but I think we have to have a crew, so I think it'll just limit us to 5. Not totally sure of that. I don't remember what this is. I thought the real Air Duke was a small plane. I thought it was up here as well. Perhaps not. It can't be that small because look how much it weighs. So I have to look and see exactly what that was. The P-60. I'll take a look at that. Twin Otter is what I wanted to call this. I couldn't think of the name. Alright. Why is that one 14.6 million? That makes no sense. Alright, so we might. Grand Caravans are fairly cheap. And they carry a lot of people. We can't get that next. What we're going to get next is probably this one. And I'll probably do that in the next episode. Either the next episode will be the Cessna or the one after that. I'm not quite sure. I want to look and see where we can go and all that. Because I did want to get one more flight with this and then end it. And get another plane. I'm not really sure though. Alright, but that's going to be it for this episode here in Manchester. So I hope you all did enjoy this video, and I'll catch you on the next flight.